Hey y'all, Faith Kelly Caswyn here, and it is the last day of Tour 10. We just passed into Virginia, and but before we get into the last day of tour, we got some catching up to do on North Carolina. Man, we just played 3 kick-ass shows in North Carolina, and we want to tell you all about it. If you don't know what you're doing and how you ended up on this channel, we're a couple of wanderers. That's Caswyn Moon right there.
Oh.
I'm Faith Kelly, and
hey y'all.
yeah, do the hair flip though.
Hey y'all.
But we're on tour right now, and we usually are up in the Catskills, New York, doing little events and open mics and shows all over. And we like to highlight our travels, the local music scenes, the musicians, and the small businesses that we find along the way in our travels. So last time we saw y'all, we were rolling into Macon, and Macon was super cool. But that was the last video. If you want to go check out what happened there. Tampa to Macon, that's there. But from Macon, we drove to Waynesville.
Oh, yeah.
Waynesville, North Carolina.
What an awesome place, man.
This town was hard to leave. It was our first time there. We played at Frog Level Brewing, and
The burger of the month.
just everything. Well, it's cool because we rolled up there Wednesday, and I had to help my friend with an audition. I got to do that. They had great Wi-Fi. We walked around the town a little bit, and then the next day was just awesome, man. We did some laundry. We caught up on some stuff, and everyone in this town that we had met in Waynesville is just super sweet. I could not find one mean person. It was just...
I mean, I'm sure they're there, but we didn't find them.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were only there for 2 days, but...
But man, the best coffee I've had since 1993.
Yeah, oh my God.
Dude, Smoky Mountain Coffee Roasters.
Smoky Mountain Coffee Roasters,
That was
dude. And freaking Andy telling us where to do laundry. Y'all, I didn't get any footage of the laundry, but before we get into it all...
Should have, though, because it was that cool.
It was so cool.
It was more than just a laundromat.
What was it called? Laundry
Plus.
Laundry Plus. You get an app, and you freaking, you can pay with the app. It's all connected to your phone, and the app will tell you when your laundry's done. It was like, when I asked, we were there, so I asked the coffee roaster, Andy, I was like, hey, where's a good place to do laundry in this town? Because we needed to do it. And
no, I think the girls were like, you got to ask Andy because he does laundry all the time.
Hey, Andy, he does laundry all the time. He's like, oh, Laundry Plus, you got to go there. He's like, it's so cool. You get an app, and it was actually really freaking cool. The machines are great, super clean environment.
We need one of those in our town.
We need a Laundry Plus, man. That was awesome. It's the little things on the road, like when you find a laundromat, and you're like, this place rocks. You find a good place to sleep. You find a good,
Yo, and sleeping down there in that little thing.
Yeah, man.
That was a nice spot.
Thank you, Monty. Seriously. So before we get into it, we played Frog Level Brewing on Thursday. We were at the Art Barn on Friday, and last night we were at Alleycat Records. Before we get into Alleycat and Art Barn, though, I think I'm just going to play through the footage of everything that we experienced while we were in Waynesville. I did get a really cool drone shot right before we left. I was like, I gotta get a drone shot with these Smoky Mountains, man, because it was our first Smoky Mountain show in North Carolina, and I want to come back.
It was pretty cool waking up and seeing just that ring of mountains.
And the smoke. They were smoky. It
was worth not having cell service.
Yeah, there was not much cell service, or we would have gotten this video to y'all a little sooner. But so basically, I forget the order of what goes on here. But
I know that we stopped at Smoky Mountain Coffee Roasters.
Yeah,
I'm still thinking about that, dude. I would drive back there right now for one of them dirt puddings.
It was so freaking good. And I got this salted caramel mocha, and their coffee just tasted so freaking good. Yeah, Richard, Andy, you were right.
Andy's roasting right, dude.
Yeah. So I think I'm just going to kick it off with a quick little drone footage here, and then I'm just going to roll through. You're going to see Smoky Mountain Coffee Roasters. You're going to see...
we had some good coffee on this tour. Saloon with Steven.
Saloon.
Holy smoke. He'd made me a couple of those Americanos before the gig.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That coffee Parker brought us yesterday morning was awesome.
Parker was a very gracious host, man.
Yeah, Parker and Chad. Y'all rock.
Yeah.
But we'll get into Art Barn here in a minute. So this is basically what went down. A little tour of Frog Level. This is what went down in Waynesville, North Carolina. Waynesville. We are rolling into Waynesville. Check out the little town of Waynesville, North Carolina, where you can get plenty of pallets. Anyways, we're rolling into Waynesville right now. So far,
Did
cool.
Pallets is the place to go.
Oh yeah. So far, it's a cool little town, man. I mean, we're just driving in. We haven't gone through downtown yet, which I think we're about to go through.
It wasn't downtown?
No, I think that was more like shopping area. They had like a Walmart and, you know, like just everything you kind of need. Yeah, man, this is Waynesville. We've never been here before. It's our first Smoky Mountain show, technically. At least North Carolina, I think. I think on our very first tour, when we rolled into Sewanee, that was technically Smoky Mountains. Yeah, man, it's been a beautiful drive. I think we're going to be playing outside tomorrow. It's looking like just beautiful weather, so no complaints. We're going to jump cut. All right, y'all, so here is my little drone video of going up and around Frog Level Brewing. I just had to get those Smoky Mountains majesties, man. Look at them.
They're majestic.
Look at that Smoky Mountain. Man, they're super majestic and
JD
just
Pincus is up there somewhere.
a beautiful freaking town. Lovely, lovely people. And there's the brewery. You can see when I went up, you could see the stage in the backyard. And what am I doing? Oh, hello. All right, guys, you guys got to visit Frog Level. So grateful we got to be there. It is one beautiful morning out here in the Smoky Mountains of Waynesville. We had an awesome sleep. Oh, the Plot Hound, the state dog of North Carolina. Look at that dog. That's cool, man. I'm going to have to come over here and read this. You can pause it here if you want to read it. But we were recommended. All these shops are not open yet. It's barely 8 a.m. We were recommended to go to Smoky Mountain Coffee Roasters. So we're going to go to Smoky Rock. Whoopsie. We're going to go check out this coffee shop. Thank you. Wow, look at those mountains. Total lingerie shop. Total vibe change from Florida. Beach Mountain. All right, let's check this place out. Get a little coffee. Oh, I wish I had smell-o-vision on this, guys. Good morning. It's going to be super nice out today, and look at this, man. All right, first of all, super affordable. I got myself a salted caramel mocha. What did you get, Caswyn? With this dirt pudding foam, house-made cream. I'm not going to steal your drink.
So freaking good.
It's so freaking good, guys. Definitely come check out Smoky Mountain Coffee Roaster.
Spot on.
Yeah, man, awesome people working here. Good recommendation. Glad we stopped in here.
One of the best coffees I've had in years.
Yeah, no, I think it is. It's and I guess what they do is they roast right over here and then they distribute all across the state of North Carolina. So look at those roasters. It smells good in here. Wish y'all could smell it. You guys got to come stop in here and support this business to come smell this magic. Okay, well that was probably the sweetest library ever out here in Waynesville. We are running low on our little table toppers for the shows. We'd like to put them on the tables in case people want to stay in touch and they have to leave before the show is over. But the librarians in there were just so freaking sweet. Printed out some posters for the show, and just want to let y'all know, as far as if you're like a touring musician or anyone really, man, it's always the best idea to support your local library and print. It's a lot cheaper than most print companies, especially if you're just trying to get out some quick flyers, and you're supporting a really good cause by supporting local libraries. And this one, y'all were sweet. This town is lucky to have y'all. Just wanted to make a quick note of that. All right, y'all, so it's pretty early in the day, and we woke up really hungry, did some laundry, got some errands done, and we're at Frog Level eating the food. I got a cactus chili, which, as you can see, I'm already eating through. The nachos, the librarian told me you gotta get the nachos. It's freaking insane. And this smash burger, which Mr. Moon has yet to chomp into, but guys,
4 patties deep, man.
4 patties deep, man. Guys, so far we're just loving our time.
It's a fat burger.
It's a fat burger.
2 little smash burgers, but this is.
Well, this is the special of the month,
I don't know
so
how I'm gonna bite this thing.
you're gonna have to do it, dude.
Let's see.
I might try to take a bite too.
Shiza. Look at that thing.
Oh my god. Oh, whoa. Luckily, it's about noon, so we're gonna have enough time to digest before a show. Yo, can I take a bite? Come on now. Here, let me take a bite. I don't think I can wrap my mouth around this bird.
You jealous?
No, because this chili is awesome. Oh. Alright. We gotta cut the cameras. We can't. We're making a mess. We gotta cut the cameras. You guys. Y'all, so we're out here at Frog Level Brewing, out here in Waynesville. We're about man, we've been playing for about almost 3 hours now, so it's the end of the night. We're just gonna finish up our set here, about 20 more minutes. And whoa. It has been just an awesome freaking night here. This bar is awesome. This town is awesome. The people are just so genuine and cool. And I just want to do a quick walk around. Like I said, it's kind of the end of the night, you know, like, so the first 2 hours are always like rocking. And that third hour is kind of like, you know, the stragglers, the people who are still here. But man, this place is covered in local art. The beer is divine. The people who work here, all amazing. This is just they were doing a college trivia night in here, so I'm just going to give you a quick little, that's where we're eating right over there earlier, and now it's Crazy Town. This whole place was Crazy Town about 10 minutes ago, but it is a Thursday, man, so, you know, people got things to do tomorrow, and this place is just so freaking awesome. There's art everywhere, guys. I mean, just look at that, local art, and we're so freaking grateful that we got to play here. That food that we had earlier was just some of the best food I think we ever had in our life. I love this painting. It reminds me of Bryson and a little bit of us. The bartenders are awesome. As you see, they're kind of cleaning up for the night. It was a crazy night on all fronts. You had trivia in the back. You had the rock and roll show in the front. And I'm not going to go into the bathrooms because they're kind of busy right now, but all I can say is that they're awesome. They have a whole lot of activities here, and in this town in general, is just so vibrant. It's going to be very, very, very hard to leave. Oh God, we love Waynesville, dude. Frog Level Brewing Company, just freaking awesome. Also, check out their brewing systems, guys. All the beer here is just made, you can tell, with so much love. And you got that Smoky Mountain water making it happen, man. It is so awesome and delicious. And like I said, it's brewed with love. You can tell it. I didn't get to try everything. I've been drinking the Triple Jam cider, and it's been awesome, man. I cannot recommend it enough. We needed something a little refreshing. It was kind of hot out today. But this place is huge. I know they have event halls in the back. And you just got this awesome backstage, man. One of the other reasons, too, I wanted to record at the end of the night, there was a gaggle of kids. We try to respect the privacy of kids, so. Oh, sorry. And, of course, the stage. Oh. Mr. Moon. Thank you very much. I got to go back up there and join them. We got to finish out the set, guys. Come to Frog Level Brewing. It's freaking awesome.
If you like that little cover version,
wait,
listen to the real thing. I think they're on tour.
Look at what we're playing in front of.
About a year ago called Skunk. It's a really good album, so you should check that out.
Incredibly beautiful.
Anyway, I'm gonna go.
All right, y'all. That was Waynesville, one of the most precious freaking towns I think we've ever been to, man. That was a fall in love town. I didn't want to leave, but sad to go, excited to come back. So we are already scheming.
Definitely counting the days to come back to Waynesville.
Yeah, we are starting to scheme our next routes, but we'll talk about that more in the tour.
Monty is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Monty knew too when I was like, I don't know what to order for food. He's just looking at me like, whatever you order,
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be really
good. That chili,
dude.
Oh, the nachos with the librarian.
Everything was so amazing there.
Yeah. Well, we stopped at the library because I had to print some more table toppers, and the librarian was like, "Oh, the nachos on Thursday," and we were like, "All right, let's." And we've been eating really light on the tour, so we were kind of like, "All right, let's do this."
Dude, and Cassie, she was cool,
she's
dude.
Awesome bartender.
Awesome bartender.
Well, I think she's a manager too. So.
Yeah. Now we got a Waynesville Cassie and a Catskill Cassie.
Yeah, and they gave similar vibes. You know what I mean? Like the Waynesville to Livingston Manor, I definitely felt the same vibes.
The Waynesville Cassie was wearing overalls.
Yeah. It was just awesome, and we're so freaking grateful that we got to go there. So we slept in the parking lot, woke up, had a beautiful morning, and then we rolled out and took the long, hot drive to Durham.
Long, hard
It wasn't
drive.
long. It was 4 hours
It
of
was
driving.
great till we hit Greensboro, and then things got a little psychotic.
Yeah, it was. I felt like I was in Tampa
Yeah,
all over
it was
again.
like a tiny Tampa.
It was a tiny Tampa. It didn't last that long, but we prefer taking no highways
Dude,
when
and
we
it's
can,
always-
but we needed to get there.
I got a question for BMW drivers.
Yeah.
Why you got to drive like that? Is it because it's a BMW? Just relax. Go with the flow, man.
It is kind of funny. It's always
That's why they say BMW stands for break my windows, because it's like, dude,
I'm just adjusting something.
I saw 3 BMWs nearly cause car accidents, and one of them damn near
wiped us out, man.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
man.
better. Ooh, I freed up my hand. That's much better. Phew.
It's just what you decide to buy a BMW and go, I'm going to drive like an asshole today.
Yeah, dude. Why not? YOLO. All right, so that was our time in Waynesville. We started driving to Greensboro. It was like 95 degrees out, which we weren't complaining. We don't really use AC, but we were kind of sweating.
It was a nice day, though.
It was a nice day, and then so we get to the art barn, and it's just awesome, man. We're catching up with the homies, getting to hug Chad and Parker, and we got to meet Lolo, who's just freaking awesome. And you know, I got my little workouts in, which I needed to shower because man, it was hot. And
Parker and Chad are 2 of the best hosts, man.
yeah, y'all ever get a chance to play?
Parker brought
the art
us
barn?
Captain Crunch after the gig. We're sitting in the van. And Parker made all the musicians bowls of Captain Crunch. So the Miss Bliss boys, they're in the room, they're in the living room eating Captain Crunch. I'm sitting out in the van, and Faith Kelly comes walking out with a bowl of Captain Crunch. She's like, Parker made you a snack. And then in the morning,
it's seriously the little things on the road.
in the morning we wake up to on the window, and there's Parker standing there with 2 cups of coffee. I was like, dude, this is great.
This is awesome, man.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to leave the art barn this time. We actually had some time to hang out and play a little guitar with Parker. And we won a t-shirt from the Lollybombs.
Yes, because they're out
Which-
there playing some shows.
Lollybombs, if you're watching this far into the video, which you may or may not be, send the t-shirt to Parker.
Well, because he was the one who started
Yeah.
singing the song and counting what was the question? How many?
Saturday, 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 Saturday.
Yo, he's got
Saturday,
video footage to
Saturday,
prove it, too.
Saturday, Saturday, night's alright. Yeah, so like, send the t-shirt to Parker. I'm sure he'd take an extra large because he's a tall boy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was hard to leave, man. We got to just... Because the last few times at Art Barn, the first year we had Spaz Fest and we had like an 11 a.m. set. So we had to get out of there. And then the last year we had to whip up back home because it was Mother's Day. We had family stuff to do. So it was nice actually just being able to be like, yo, gonna sleep here, wake up in the morning, had a nice slow morning.
Yep.
Beautiful, because during the show it started to rain and it was nice because it cooled everything down. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, the pollen in North Carolina is crazy
Yo, look
right
at this,
now.
look.
Oh, that's from the dashboard. Oh my God.
God.
I washed my hair and it was like I turned blonde yesterday, and when
Yeah.
I washed my hair before we left, I'm like watching all the pollen like yellow just come out of it. I'm like, holy
I took my
crap.
shirt off and shook it out. Pollen.
Pollen.
We were
Lot of
sitting
pollen.
in the van with Parker, and I'm like, man, is that fog? And Parker goes, no, man, that's pollen.
Well, because there was a storm rolling in, but it was actually really nice and
I was
cooled
like,
down.
holy crap, I'd never seen a pollen cloud roll in.
Well, let's talk about the show at Art Barn, though,
Yeah,
guys. I got
talk
some
about
great
that.
footage of the friends.
Rebekah Todd, Miss Bliss.
Oh my God.
Dude, I love
And-
Brody, dude. Brody, I just fucking love him, dude. We've known him now for almost 5 years.
Yeah.
And
We know them since they were boys, man.
Yeah.
Before they were 21, could play shows
yeah,
in,
they
in
were
bars.
young boys. They couldn't drink. We got a gig at a bar with them, and none of them could drink. And they almost gave them a
Had to
problem.
X the hands.
Yeah, like they almost didn't let them in to play the gig. I remember that.
And then I was there being like, yo, I talked to you on the email chain. I said straight up about their age. You guys said, yes, we're going to check their IDs and X their hands. And it worked out.
But I fucking love watching Brody play guitar, man. He
rip.
he shreds the shit out of that. And the whole band, Donovan, and the bass player, I didn't catch his name.
They have a new bass player, so
Yeah.
I couldn't, forgive us on that one. But
Yeah, but man, they were
rip.
all incredible. I like how the bass player at the end of their gig tapped Brody with his bass and goes, let's do this.
Yeah.
And they busted into that like Black Sabbath tribute.
That was awesome, man.
That was pretty cool. And Donovan, man, he was just a boy when we met him. Now he's like a full grown ass man.
I know. Yo, man, that's the weird thing about being on the tour. It's like every year you come back and some situations change, people grow up, you know, people get girlfriends, people, you know, that it's just all over the place. So it's like, that's part of the reason with touring is you want to just keep seeing your friends year after year.
I don't care what else Brody does in his life, but he's got to keep Miss Bliss together, man.
Yeah.
Miss Bliss has to remain. They're just a badass little band.
Yeah. So book them, guys.
There's not a venue, there's not a stage big enough for them, dude.
Yeah. Well, and let's talk about Parker's set. Like, he just blew my mind.
His songs are amazing.
When I'm used to seeing Parker play with someone, but I think that was the first time in a very long time I saw him go solo. And he just rips it, man. His songwriting is awesome. His guitar playing is, and his effects, man. I just,
dude, there's this.
It's that circa Flaming Lips, like mid, like 90s.
Good stuff, yeah. Like,
but it's also his own way. But like the influence is there. But man, he gets it. Like he, I mean, he's also a freaking record pressing master now. You know, so it's like the guy knows his music. He knows his tones.
He's doing lighting. He's doing sound. He's pressing vinyl. He's writing songs.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's just cool to see your friends continue to do the music thing
dude.
after years and years of
life. He played all of his songs, man. Every single one was just a fucking great song.
Yeah. And then
excuse my English, but
oh, it's all right. Sometimes the F word is called for when you're just like, that was awesome.
Well, I was Parker in his element.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like surrounded by his element. So it was like, it was nice to see him encapsulated in that, you know?
Yeah. And Rebekah Porter slayed it. Not Porter. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Todd.
Rebekah Todd. No, we know Rebekah Porter and then Rebekah Todd, and I get the last names mixed up. But Rebekah Todd
she was fresh off the cruise ship, you know. So
yeah.
She was happy to be sitting there playing a nice house show.
Yeah, which is cool, man. It was awesome to meet her. Getting
back to the roots, you know. She's a business gal, man. She's got a lot of.
Well, she plays in a pretty big band that I guess does like the rock cruises. And she put out a post a while ago just saying like she wanted to kind of get in touch with the DIY roots, and I guess she reached out to Parker and ended up at the Art Barn. So we got to meet her and it was awesome. So, you know, we don't do like the drive up to a house venue because it's you know, house venues are like ask for the address, but I did do a little tour. I got a lot of clips of the music, and so you guys got to check it out. Go follow all these people. I will add the links for them, maybe not in the first 24 hours, but by the end of the week, all the links will be up on this video.
See, that girl's not a lazy bone. She took her cart back to the cart place.
Lazy bones. Look at these carts all over the place.
There's a lot of lazy bones around here.
Yeah, we are chilling in a Walmart parking lot in Suffolk, Virginia right now because we want to keep this video separate from Norfolk. So we're like, let's make the video real quick. So with that being said, check out our awesome friends making awesome music, man.
Love you, Brody.
Woo! That was one hot ride.
I'm chopping wood in the backyard. I think I made his head hurt. Soft in the center, but rough around the edges. He didn't call me back. I guess he didn't know what he was missing, but steady as I go. Steady as I go. Steady as I go. Steady as I go. If he had his way, I would cross the pond and carry his baby, drink tea in the morning, yeah. But I'd rather be down in New Orleans, drinking coffee and not being so I can stay away in the dancing sun, steady as I go.
Do the drawing after Miss Bliss plays, are probably in the middle of it. As well, we've got a couple of prints from Press Inc. and a couple of CDs from Faith Kelly, and I'm including the very rare Fearless Freak CD from 2015 by Killer. It's maybe the last 2 copies that exist. Anybody have a CD player? Raise your hand if you listen to CDs. Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you, Rebekah, for being here. That was such an awesome set. guitars and their friends. The bitter Charlemagne's so self-absorbed. Part of me remains such a fool. Hey, yeah. Is it good enough to break you? Hey, yeah. And I love you to notice I'm devoted to destroy for nothing. 'Cause now I'm one of them, so self-absorbed, the type of impotence that money can't afford. We know who you are and where you live. It's your innocence.
Y'all, we are at the Art Barn and Miss Bliss is playing. Just heard a little bit of it. This is the house show, so we don't do a drive up. One of the best venues ever.
I love you, Brody. Keep the band going.
So guys, that is what happened at the Art Barn Friday night, and just, man, I love that crew. It feels like a family reunion when you get there. It was kind of like when we went to Miami, and it's like, oh, here's our family, our North Carolina family.
Dude, I'm projecting this in the next 2 to 5 years.
Yeah,
The Bliss Boys, Miss Bliss, they're going to be playing major festivals.
I agree.
I know it.
It's got to keep showing up, man.
I see it, dude.
You know, you gotta. Thing with the old rock and roll is that, you know, and Brody is they're all responsible dudes. They all got jobs. They're taking care of business.
Yeah, Brody had to be to work at 10 o'clock in the morning the next day, man.
3 hours away.
Yep.
So it's like, keep it together, keep showing up to practice, keep booking the shows, but you know, have your responsibilities in check, man. It's like, we're going home this week, we're gonna see that cat, we're gonna take care of some business at home, you know, and you know, make sure your bills are paid, man. It's
Yo, those boys are made for the big stage, that's all I'm saying.
yeah, I can't wait to see.
Sub Pop, if you're listening, check out Miss Bliss.
That would be awesome, man.
Yeah,
I'll
check
never
out Miss
forget
Bliss.
seeing them at Spaz Fest a few years ago on that big stage, just ripping. There was like 100 people there, and I was like, this needs to be every show.
Yo, Sub Pop would be lucky to have those boys.
Yeah.
You know, they're
It's true.
they're the real deal, man.
So if anyone knows, let's get Miss Bliss in touch with Sub Pop.
Yeah.
So from there, we were like, okay, we're gonna leave around noon so we can get to Greenville at a good time. Yesterday, Saturday, and we didn't. We sat with Parker and Chad for a while drinking coffee, and then Chad had to head out, do some stuff, and then we just chilled with Parker till Lolo got up, and we just couldn't. The chill was just the conversation, the guitar playing. He brought out the Hannah Montana guitar.
Yeah, the chill was just too awesome, man. We almost were late for the Greensville show.
Oh, we arrived right on time though. Jeff, you know.
Jeff got it.
Oh my God. And then that's the best part though, is like, oh, we had to leave, but we it's a super nice drive just to go from Durham to Greenville, so about an hour and a half. We roll up to Alleycat, and there's Saint Jeff.
In all his glory, man.
Yo, you
Looking
know,
good, feeling good.
the record stop is doing awesome,
Oh,
man.
dude.
So the first thing we did is we went to the little bar over there, had a little toast with Jeff. That's
Little
kind of
shot
like
of tequila.
you know, the Greenville thing. And we always end up in Greenville right before we get home.
Ever
so
since the Eric Best night, we've been taking it easy on the tequila.
I think we posted Frank. Not toasted, posted Frank
Yeah,
Hurricane.
because he's playing First Friday at Alleycat.
Yeah, well, he's playing, next Friday.
Yep.
And then I'm pretty sure you haven't never met Blank, but Blank's a friend of mine. He's playing there a few weeks later. So Jeff is just bringing in the good bands to Greenville, man. So if you live out in North Carolina, you got to go check out Alleycat and Spaz Presents, and everything that he's doing, man, is just, it's beautiful. And he makes community, and it makes it so that, you know, these touring musicians want to go out of their way to check in on this awesome little community of Greenville.
Yeah,
and,
man.
you know, you got Raleigh, you got Greensboro,
I told John Strunk, I said, I will Venmo you whatever it costs to go see Frank Hurricane. That's how important it is for you to get that show.
I do think that Jeff makes them, it's like they're typically $10 suggested shows so that no one gets turned away. But if you got $10, throw it down for the musicians, which we appreciate it because we got to get back home to that cat.
Yeah, man.
But he would never turn someone away. And I love, you know, some venues will hit us up and be like, oh, let's do a ticketed thing. And I'm never into a ticketed.
Parker, man. You got to go see Frank.
Oh my God, guys. It's
Parker and Lola.
It's my one of my New Year's resolutions to ride one roller coaster with Frank Hurricane.
We got to get him to Knoebels, man.
It'll happen. Well, Knoebels is right in between us because I think he's in Philly.
I have the vision of,
Whoa!
dude, that freaky no rails roller coaster that you're riding in that big wooden tube.
I gotta ride that with Frank Hurricane, and maybe Cassie will come with us too.
Maybe.
So guys, we rolled up and just it was just an awesome. Oh, I should have done a drone shot. It's okay. This is already a crazy long video, but this is just our last chapter in North Carolina. And oh, she got a little dog. Hold on one second. Sorry, we had to stop and chat with a lady because she had a cute little dog. But guys, so we rolled up there, and you know, we had a little moment with Jeff, and you know, the band start rolling in, and we had Nicholas Kaine and the Special Characters opened it up.
And the bass player for that band actually was the guy who booked us for Shanghai Nobbies in St. Augustine.
On the very first tour, dude. That's crazy.
I remember him right off the bat. At first, I didn't remember his name, but
Well, I'm looking at him and I'm like going, because you know, when you meet someone in like Florida 5 years ago, you go and you know him and you know, you stay in touch. But then when you see him in a whole other state doing something totally different, like he was promoting that show, this time he was playing, you just kind of have like a brain fart. You're going, wait a minute.
wait, I know you from
I
somewhere.
know you. And it was just cool to reconnect. And it was kind of cool because this is tour 10 where it all began.
And then he was like, I'm Rich. I'm the guy that booked you guys for Shanghai Nobbies.
And we're
I was like,
what
oh,
the
shit.
hell? That's so cool, man.
Cool.
And I remember he said a while ago that he was moving up to North Carolina.
Yeah.
And I guess, you know, my
There he
brain,
is.
there he was. So what a cool reunion. The Special Characters are awesome, man. They freaking rocked. And I'm pretty sure that's a Greenville local band.
Tight.
Super tight. And then Jeff described them as a super group because they all play in different bands.
Yo, and the singer guitar player, he's got a really good constitution to be able to play through people who are like being stage holes.
You know, stage holes happen.
You always get one. But it shows a special kind of character when you can just play through.
That's all right. His daughter kept him in check.
Yeah.
It was kind of cute. I think he was just excited to go out to a show and they had never been there before and wanted to check it out.
Yeah.
You know, Dad maybe
Pappy got a little too deep into the beers, man. That's all.
He was all right. But no, they played awesomely. And between that and then Bobcat played, well, we played in the middle, but Bobcat's awesome, man.
Yo, and it's funny because I got talking to Bobcat after he was done. I'm like, dude, you gotta meet our friend Black Cat Jay. He's like, what? I know Black Cat Jay. We played together, and it's like, of course he knows Black Cat Jay.
Of course, man.
You know,
he's a road warrior, man.
Yeah, he is a road
from
warrior.
Long Island, man. It was so funny. I was like, oh shoot, I know C4.
Yo, Bobcat gets around, dude.
Yeah.
I was looking at some of his traveling. Holy smoke!
Super comfy merch too.
He's like the Scott Yoder of one man bandness.
Wow. Yeah.
You know.
I was talking to Jeff about Scott Yoder. He's like, maybe he comes around once a year, maybe next time. So I was like, man, we never actually met Scott Yoder.
I know, we're gonna meet this guy.
We gotta meet this guy. Well, we're always like, I think he tours in the fall and so do we, so it's always like, we're
like,
2 shows behind him.
Crisscrossing.
Well, that's the thing about touring musicians, it's like when you actually get to link up, you know, like, well, Jeff was talking about that. He's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't put 2 touring musicians on a bill together, but you guys got to meet each other. And that's the magic of Jeff, because he's always into the lineup and the vibe of the night and what's going to make sense for the night.
He's like a rock and roll wizard.
He is a rock and roll wizard, man. I freaking love St. Jeff, dude. And then we were joking about how we call him St. Jeff, and he's like, they put me on a Buddha, and showed us that awesome painting. So we love Greenville, man. It's always in our hearts. We were talking about how the first tour that we went on back in 2022, Eric Best, who we partied hard with in St. Pete. You can check out the other video about that.
Dude.
I love him. But he was the one.
I wore the Rude Squad shirt last night.
Oh yeah. He was the one who hit us up and was like, in 2022, and be like, hey, you want to go play If I Brewed the World on February, da-da-da? And we said yes.
Why not?
And then I think the second person I hit up was Jeff saying, hey, I'm coming through. Can we come play Greenville? And so, you know, Greenville and Spaz has been with us since the very beginning of the Wander. They were with us before we were Wanderers.
Yep.
When we started touring as just Faith Kelly Caswyn Moon. And then we kind of gave it a project name in 2023. So, but we're like together but separate. But ultimately together.
Ultimately together.
But we have our own songs.
Creatively separate.
Sometimes. Yeah, well, there's no rules, man. There's no rules to art and music, so just do your own thing. What?
BMW just parked behind me. It's gonna start beeping or something.
It's gonna start beeping or something.
I'm not pulled far enough ahead or something.
No, you're good, dude. All right, guys, so without further ado, I feel like this is how we did the last one, too, is a BMW thing.
Telling you.
You know, I'm not ragging on all BMW drivers.
I'm mostly
majority.
I owned one at one point in my life, and I drove like an asshole when I had it. You know.
So maybe it's just like the energy.
Yeah, there's just something about sitting in a BMW that makes you want to dick out on the highway.
Oh look, little trolls. Wind is blowing.
The Dreamcatcher.
The Dreamcatcher is blowing in the wind here. That's cool. All right, guys. So this is what happened last night at Alleycat Records in Greenville. All right, y'all. We are rolling back up to Greenville. Had an amazing show last night at the Art Barn, and pulling back into Alleycat Records. And
go past this light. Then at the next one, turn right onto Charles Boulevard.
Okay.
Sheila's very thorough.
Yeah, she's excited for us to get to this show. But this is cool because Alleycat and Jeff has been with Caswyn and I since our very first tour together, and this is Tour 10, where it all began. This is our second to last show of this little tour, man.
It's a great little closet too. They got a bar next door.
Yeah, they moved locations, and really, I do really dig the new Alleycat location. Even though the other one was legendary too. This place is pretty awesome. The Sheets right across the street. We're back in Sheets Nation, man. That's when you know. That's when you know. Okay, lady, we're here.
My goodness, Sheila.
We're freaking here. All right.
God Almighty.
That's when you know you're close to home. Dun dun dun.
Oh, yeah, good spot.
Look at that. So we're back at Alleycat Records. We just got done playing our set. Got John Strunk in the house. We got Parker. But look at everyone here. Thank you so much. Alleycat Records has been with us since the very beginning. I'm going to zoom out a little. We got Bobcat playing right now. He is from Long Island, another touring musician. So I'm just going to kind of show you a little bit of Alleycat Records. One of the freaking coolest productions out here in the world. Spaz Presents out here in Greenville. This is the new version of Alleycat Records. We were here last year. It just got here, and he has shows here all the time, man. And actually next week, Frank Hurricane's going to be here, and then the week after that, I think Blank is going to be here. So if you're watching this, make sure you come out and check out the shows right out here in Greenville, North Carolina. Just some of the most beautiful people you'll ever meet. That's Bobcat. Brings us to where we are right now.
Walmart parking lot.
Walmart parking lot in Suffolk, Virginia. We're on our way to Norfolk, so we wanted to get this video done before we wrapped up in Virginia.
Why do I keep smelling the ocean?
Because we're really close.
Really?
Yeah, it's a major port.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, that was the last. I mean, we started the tour basically in North Carolina, but that was part 2 of North Carolina, and it's looking like we're going to be coming back down here again this year. If you enjoy these videos, consider hitting subscribe. We also have the Support the Journey tour page down there if you want to throw us a gas station shower or help us work on for the next tour. We also have the Couple Wanderers Patron. Any amount, you can just get to see the behind the scenes and live shows and all that. And the Faith Kelly Patron if you want to see a whole lot more of me. Also, the Faith Kelly Twitch, I've been streaming on there. I think we're going to do a van session this week.
Yeah, we should do a band session from the graveyard.
That'd be awesome. But thank you guys for watching. We're going to be playing at Elation Brewing tonight at 5 p.m. and then we're going to be home tomorrow. So I don't really know what we're going to be doing this week. I mean, just catching up on stuff. We don't have any shows booked in the Catskills yet, but maybe we will do one. I'm still thinking Van Smoky karaoke on Friday.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, go see some homies.
We got some souvenirs for Jeff anyway.
Well, the last thing Jeff said to us before we left was, "Bring souvenirs," and I was like, "I got you." So not many people ask us for souvenirs. I don't think anyone ever asked us for souvenirs.
Nobody's ever asked us for souvenirs except Jeff, and so you know what? You ask, we deliver.
Wow, did you witness that little kid?
That was a great spin jump,
Yeah, I just watched this little kid just run out of the car, and he has to be like 8 or something, and just did a jump spin. And he's doing another one.
Again.
Oh.
It was like an ice skating spin jump pirouette.
That was awesome, man.
I know, kid's got talent.
Man, that's a great way to end this video, guys. So we will see you on the next one, and the next video will be our last show, and also maybe a little bit of the ride home.
Can't wait to sniff that cat.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna smell that pussy.
I'm gonna smell that puss. Anyways, guys, we love y'all. Go check out these venues. If you're in North Carolina, just amazing music scenes all around, and we're so grateful that we got to be a part of it. So we love y'all, and we will see you in Norfolk, and then we will see you at home. Love y'all.